Watch it! What the hell did you think staring up at the giant boulders are going to do? Magically stop them from crushing you? Damn elk always straying too close to the cliffside and knocking off loose boulders with their movements. You'd think for being prey they'd be a little bit more careful. What? I can get off of... Oh, right. I was just making sure that no other boulders would come down. Believe it or not, I think I'm better equipped to handle one coming at me than you are. Yeah, no thanks needed. I just didn't want to see or hear your body being crushed, that's all. It'd probably be unpleasant, and hard to get out of my head for a few days. I didn't need that trauma from your stupidity. Yes, stupidity for not just stepping out of the way of danger like any normal person would. You either have a death wish, or have the reflexes of a sloth. Considering you thanked me, I'm going to guess the second. Maybe you should reconsider your little trip into the forest here, and go back home, sweet cheeks. Oh, you have a name. I wouldn't have guessed. Are you going to tell me, or are you going to keep stating the obvious? Huh. That suits you. The name's Duke. Now, if you'll excuse me, your near-death experience interrupted my stroll. Town is back that way. Now scurry along. What do you mean you don't live in town? Where the hell do you live? Because by the look of you, you aren't a forest dweller like me. You're kidding, right? Do you know how far that is from here? What the hell are you doing here? Traveling? Funny. Now, what's the real reason? And that's what I thought. You didn't look like the traveling type. If you come looking for a cure, there isn't one. At least not in this forest. No, I don't know where you can find it. Do I look like some sort of walking apothecary to you? I do know this forest, so I can say that what you're looking for isn't here. For all anyone knows, it doesn't exist. So I strongly suggest you give up your search for a cure and settle for using silver or wolfsbane like everyone else to control whatever werewolf problem you're having. I'm not mean, I'm honest. And why do you want to find a werewolf cure anyway, What if they don't want to be cured? What if they prefer the werewolf life? Beats being human. Being fragile. Being weak. Especially if said werewolves were loners to begin with. If they didn't have any family or friends. But now have this newfound power to be able to go wherever they want and do whatever they want. What if being a werewolf is an escape for them and you're just trying to take it all away? Have you ever thought about that? What are you talking about? You think you're giving them back their humanity? Listen, this is a fool's errand. Golden hearts don't work in this world. Go back home. Go back to your family. Wear silver jewelry and forget trying to save creatures that don't want to be saved. What do you mean you can't? You have a map, don't you? Just follow it back home. You don't have a home. Or a family. I'm going to find out that I'm the asshole, aren't I? I can assume that this is going to you telling me that a werewolf killed your family and destroyed your home, and you're trying to find a cure so it won't happen to anyone else. Let me guess, someone in your family got bit and they lost themselves. Yeah, that's how it tends to happen. Fine. Come on. We're going to find that cure because I don't want the weight of guilt on my shoulders for at least attempting to seem like I care and want to help. It's just your luck. I thought I'd have to sacrifice you to stave off my hunger if we didn't run into food soon. Empty out that basket, Little Red. Apples first. Perfect. You want to see something cool? Step back. One kick and it all comes tumbling down. Easiest way to pick apples. Am I ridiculously strong, or are you just ridiculously weak? Anyone can kick a tree and have fruit fall from it. Big whoop. Now shut up and eat, so I can have some peace. I will never get tired of apples. You have enough room in your basket to put your things back in it with the apples. Good, or else your things would have been left behind. Like I said, apples first. Alright, this way. We're going to a pair of twins I know. They're pains in the asses, but they know anything and everything to do with magic and the supernatural. If you're going to have any luck finding a cure, it's them. They dwell on the opposite side of the forest at the base of the mountain. Now, let's go. Wait, not there! Idiot. You're just like the elk. Brainless prey. Do you even look around where you're going? We're on a cliffside. Stay away from the damn cliff. You don't know what step could be your last if you're too close. Why are you worrying about how I got to you so fast? I just saved your life. Again. How about you stop questioning me and give me a thank you instead? You're lucky I find your dead body more inconvenient than your alive one. Even if you don't shut up. Now walk on this side of me. I don't need you to wander too close to the cliffside again, idiot. It should be right up, oh no. Get behind me. I said, get behind me. Hey, Grizzly. How about letting us by? I'll have you know that I think I taste terrible, and the idiot behind me will taste even more terrible, considering the lack of good stuff in their head. So how about you go onto the river, just a little walk down that way, and we'll be on our way. Have it that way. I really don't like bear. I prefer elk. Wait. Stop running. For fuck's sake. You know how irritating it is putting on clothes half running? Idiot. You know it's rude to run away from the person who just saved your life. Stop struggling. If you haven't noticed, I'm much stronger than you, and I can outlast your little fit. I don't want to be holding you down like this, but you aren't giving me much of a choice now, are you? Have you calmed down? Good. Believe me, if I wanted you dead, I wouldn't have saved you. Thank you again for stating the obvious. Yes, I'm a werewolf. A more advanced werewolf than what you've witnessed in your family with the help of the twins and a shit ton of time to work on it. I have a better control of the wolf more often than not, and can change at will. We work together, because it was a hell of a lot better than fighting one another and tearing this body apart. Yes, that's why I lectured you on werewolves when we met. Is everything clicking together in that head of yours now? Now, if I let go, are you going to run? Because if you do, I won't come after you this time. I'll let the forest have you, and you can find the twins and your little cure on your own with no help. Not going to run? Good. Because of your little fit, we're way off course to the twins, and by the time we get there, night would have fallen. You don't want to go to the twins at night. So what we're going to do is that we're going to my home instead, and head to the twins at dawn. Yes, my home. Do you have a problem with that? Are you saying you don't trust me? Even after I saved your life and haven't killed you this entire time we spent together? I'm going to wager that if I wasn't a werewolf, you'd have no problem trusting me. What? Would it make you feel better keeping me on a collar and a tight leash? It'd make more sense to have you in it instead. You seem to be a magnet for trouble. I've saved you enough times to wonder if I'm playing a god who wants you dead. Now come on. The sun is going down. I don't know what horrors will await you when darkness hits the forest. The twins aren't the only terrifying things to lurk here. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only doing this because I'd rather not wake up in the middle of the night to hear your blood-curdling screams if I left you to sleep outside my home. It'd be easier to get through your snores. You look like the type that snore. You're irritating me again, and I have no problem giving you a sweet, loving blow to the head to knock you out for this journey to prove my theory of you snoring. Now hand over some apples and let's get going. Try not to attract any predators, will you? You already have one of the deadliest by your side.